What's wiggling, Warenoticers? It's your boy, Mr. CEO Shane Mumma of this beautiful, awesome, fantastic technology YouTube channel, and this is my review of the LifeProof free case for the iPhone X. Warenotice on the baddest beat. Met a lot of people, but still don't know defeat. Running for the White House, but So what makes the LifeProof free case for the iPhone X special is that it's supposed to be waterproof, in addition to also being marketed as dirt-proof, snowproof, and also drop-proof. Specifically, LifeProof says that it can withstand staying underwater for up to 2 meters deep for 1 hour and take drops from up to 2 meters high. Now, to achieve being a so-called waterproof case, the free shields the iPhone X from the outside world so that none of it is left exposed. The case has a flap that covers the lightning port, a built-in screen protector, covers for the iPhone X's bottom 2 speakers, and also a layer of protection over the phone's dual rear cameras. So, because this leaves a lot of the phone's features covered, I took the liberty of testing video and audio recording, as well as audio playback and screen quality on the iPhone X with and without the free case on, and this is what happened. Now here is the audio and video quality of the iPhone X with the LifeProof free case for the iPhone X on, and this is out of the selfie camera, that's where the video is coming from. This is the video and audio quality of the iPhone X without the LifeProof free case on it. And now here's the video quality of the iPhone X with the LifeProof free case on, except out of the rear camera instead of the selfie camera. This is what that looks like. The quality out of the iPhone X's rear camera without the LifeProof free for iPhone X case on.
Belt clipping 10 on my hip. Little boy, that thing worth more than your whip. Warenotice, 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 Warenotice. Little boy thinking he bigger than Warenotice. Nah, that isn't new.
So, as you just saw right there really wasn't any huge noticeable difference in those iPhone X functions between when the free was on and when it was off. Although I have to admit, I'm tempted to think that covering at least the cameras would affect the pictures that they take at least somewhat. However, check out this one awesome picture I took of a sunrise with my iPhone X with the free case on. It looks pretty good to me. Moving on now, from those earlier tests, you may have noticed that the iPhone X screen does look a bit different with the free on because of its screen protector. I was reluctant to buy and try this case out because of it having a screen protector, since I'm really not a huge fan of screen protectors at all. I honestly prefer when phone cases don't have them built in. However, the fact that the case came in this beautiful Warenotice red finally swayed me to try it out, and I've found that the screen protector really isn't too bad. Of course, it's very reflective, can get kind of gross, and at one point had these little rainbow-like blotches under it, but once I get into doing whatever it is I'm doing on my iPhone X, I sort of forget it's there, you know? Aside from its reflectiveness, its only drawback that's visible while the phone screen is actually on is this sort of graininess that can make the white areas of the screen show a subtle little rainbow effect, almost like if you got maybe like a tiny bit of water on your screen or something like that. Now, what I'm talking about isn't visible in all of these regular shots of the phone screen that I've been showing you, and I've noticed that I tend to just forget about it after using my iPhone for a bit. However, I remember when I first got this case, it was a bit disorienting to get used to at first. But while it may sound like I'm hating on the screen protector, my main takeaway from it is that while it's not perfect or ideal, when I start using my phone, I tend to just forget about it. Now, of course, though, on the other hand, if you're a fan of all-around front and back protection on your phone with a screen protector, then you may actually like that the free's got one built in, so you don't have to put in the effort to precisely install one. It would be nice, though, if LifeProof would at least make this a glass screen protector instead of this cheap-feeling plastic one to complement that already premium feel of the iPhone X. Now, on to something else about the free besides a thorough screen protector analysis. The case is actually pretty thin while feeling reasonably substantial in the hand, with just the slightest little form-fitting camera hump of its own for those dual rear cameras on the iPhone X. Also on the back, it's got a little square with rounded corners shaped Apple logo cutout protected with a plasticky film of its own that sadly doesn't seem to be flush with the iPhone X's body. And yes, the free does work with wireless chargers. The case is also pretty easy to put on and take off, since it's just 2 pieces that you'll need to snap together with the phone inside after, of course, water testing the case without the X in it. To take the free apart and thus off, all you have to do is shimmy something flat, hard, and thin like a coin into the slot in its bottom right corner after ensuring that the lightning flap is open, and then the case should pop apart and you can peel the back off from there. Sadly though, the free for iPhone X does not come with its own little tool for opening it up as a LifeProof case that I had in the past did, which is where I got that little blue thing that popped it open in that clip that I just showed you guys. So now that you guys know all about the LifeProof free waterproof case for the iPhone X, do I recommend it? If you like and or need a waterproof case for your iPhone and can stomach the free's high-end price of about $90, then yeah. For me, I've been liking using the Free for my iPhone 10 while I'm out of the house for that added protection, and then switching to a more minimalist option while at home when I don't need so much protection. I've even used it around the house a ton too. In my opinion, I just think it's always a good idea to have a waterproof case just in case you need it. Pun very much intended. And with that, that'll be all for this Warenotice video. So if you enjoyed it, please be sure to subscribe to the Warenotice YouTube channel for more awesome technology videos just like this one, because after all, I do love all my subscribers. So if you want my love, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and I'll love you. Warenotice out with the LifeProof Free for iPhone 10 case.